Всем привет, это канал Game. Что ж, продолжаем проходить Зов Ктулху. Мы спустились в тоннель под особняком. И что же ждет нас дальше? Будет ты о чем? Да, привет. Ты вообще о чем?
The secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this
Да,
place?
нормально. А
More
почему
than just a tunnel.
должно быть ненормально?
Look, someone's been here recently.
Так,
3 seats.
я сначала так осмотрел. Но видишь, я сейчас в другую играю.
Disfigured saint. What does it mean? Итак. Значит, он эпик, я сейчас точно играть не буду. Who were the others? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? What is this mask supposed to represent?
Такс. Что тут еще есть интересное? Я больше ничего не вижу, что можно изучить. Так. Тогда... Да, тут осмотрим. А, вот.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
Так, где-то есть скрытый предмет. Надо его обязательно найти. А, вот.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Ну, все, расследование окончено. Да, я хочу тебя осмотреть.
What does it mean?
Окей, прогресс оккультизма. Что ж, еще немного и до второго уровня поднимется. Так, идем дальше. Эй. Во. Да, высоковато. Я сейчас лучше фонарь, он лучше светит.
Of course.
Заперто.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
Нисколько не сомневаюсь.
Passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Что ж, раздеемся. Так, тут ничего интересного не вижу. Так, тут не пройти. Ага, вот. Так, пробрался.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. Some kind of dream catcher.
Блин, я думал, он
If I
коснется
touch it,
все-таки.
it'll turn to dust.
Ох ты ж. Интересно. Так, что у нас тут?
Sad way to go. An old diary.
Дневник жены священника.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
Оккультный элемент. Окей. Вот еще что-то.
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
Так.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep? These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
Куча настенных рисунков. Ладно. Бэм, прыжок. Ну да, это вот там и спускаюсь. Ну что ж, идем дальше.
Time has weakened these structures.
Тут ничего интересного. Тут ничего интересного. Идем дальше.
I don't have time to search them all.
Ну, ладно. Так, спущусь вниз.
This oil again. What is it used for?
Ох, сколько тут этой дряни. Ладно, внизу больше ничего интересного. Идем дальше. О, а тут открыто.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Прошло ведь как-то сюда. Да. Такс. Вон. Стоят эти. Как их назвать-то? Блин. Забыл, как они называются.
A table for sacrifice? A mass grave.
Да уж. А вот и снова этот портрет. Опс. Вот гадство. Упал вниз. Я же там еще не все смотрел.
I got it.
А черт.
I can't breathe. What's
Низкая атака.
happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Так, тут закрыто. Так, давай выходи.
Is it?
Куетист.
Is it my turn?
Точно.
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Так, тут у нас что?
It seems to have been used recently.
Hmm.
Probably some sort of ritual.
О, оккультизм. О, поднялся до двоечки, зашибись. Теперь я больше об этом знаю.
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
Так, угадаю, сюда нельзя. Да, нельзя. Так, это же как раз то место из пролога.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal will.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours
Here,
may
there's somebody
Эй.
here.
А чё, надо незаметно?
Padk Cthulhu Bithinko.
Ладно, значит надо по стелсу. И об этом никто ничего не сказал.
I feel him.
Да уж.
you are gifted indeed, not another him.
Сколько тут всякой пакости.
Bring me more
Хотя,
sacred
как сказать по
flesh.
стелсу, просто
All
пройтись.
you who sleep.
Вот так вот.
We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Damn it.
Блин. Кончилось топливо. Фонарики.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that? Again, this primitive writing.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Окей. Давай-ка я уйду сюда. Тут тоже какой-то ритуал. Ready.
What are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
Опс.
An intruder!
Oh, shit. Don't move! Police! Don't move!
А ты фиг себе осьминога, мистер Гиб. Ты фигачил.
You asked for it!
Вот черт.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Зараза, офицер убили. Оу. Да, надо выйти отсюда. И вот чем быстрее, тем лучше. О, блин. Придавило.
My leg!
А, только ногу зацепило. Ну, хотя бы так.
Light. At last.
И придавило. Опять. Глава 5. Да, констебль жалко. А мне даже понравилось. Ну давай крутить уже. Во, почти готово. И давай еще чуточку. Да, продолжаем. Так, и где это я? Доктор Фуэр? Местный врач. О, как все поплыло-то, а?
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
Что за...
There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
Ready?
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Какого хрена вообще происходит? Так, очухался. Ох, блин.
What happened to me? This foul gas again.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Так, передо мной кого-то убили. Эх. И куда тут деваться? Просто ждать. А, вот. Ждите. Кто там ржет так? Оу. Я уже в другом месте. Чудесное перемещение. Я в одном месте стал в другом. Какого хрена? Так, привет, блин. Короче, буду называть тебя просто Рори. Все. Хай. Так, и где-то я оказался? Воу. Кто-то к тому ворота таранил.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
Так, а ты кто?
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute.
Так.
What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I should try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
И скорее всего, опыты на людях. Такс.
What does this mean?
Осмотримся.
Am I in an asylum?
Да, психушка.
What did they inject him with?
Такс. О, тут еще что-то.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Интересно.
Sarah. What did he write about the painting? Why the strange symbol repeated over and
Я
over?
постоянно рисовал звезду и глаз посередине. Тут явно что-то не то. Так, что-то еще могу смотреть? Пока что нет.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
А что там? Понятно. Ох, как же я бы говорил с психушкой. В какой-нибудь спокойной игре уровень с психушкой это, блин, что-то пугающее.
To say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Такс. Ага. Если подвигать, то белая полоска. Красная, значит, преследует. Ну, в принципе, ничего нового. Так, есть тут что-нибудь интересное? Можно спрятаться в шкафу. У меня что, клаустрофобия? Сразу сердечко-то застучало.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left.
Ох ты ж.
Going out again upstairs.
Good God. What could this machine be used for? What is going on here?
Так, история появления Фрэнсиса Сандерса. Так. Психоз во время приступа выдавил глаза. Хреново ему.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Да. А, вон там кто-то ходит. Итак-с. Давай-ка.
Have I activated anything?
И сюда.
I can still increase the load. I can still increase the load.
Так, что-то еще надо сделать. А, я, кажется, понял.
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
Тут можно еще что-то найти.
The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties?
Тут есть что-то особое.
Worse and worse.
Такс. А, вот, увидел.
Do the cops know what's going on?
Кстати, я хочу еще кое-что глянуть. Так, у меня есть новые очки? О, блин, доступны очки 13 штук, а я и не качаю. Эти можно только читать книжки. Так, давай-ка психология. До 3-го. Угу. Так. Красноречие. Так, подожди, поиск. Да, поиск как-то и не особо и нужно качать. Только красноречие. Да. И расследование. О, на взлом замков. Да, согласен, это полезно. Так. Не, давай-ка я немного уменьшу красноречие в пользу расследования. Хотя не, лучше все-таки, да, красноречие вкачаю. Как-то пополезнее будет. Окей. Так. Провода идут вот туда. А, подожди-ка. Вот сюда ведет один провод. А, это шкаф, в котором можно спрятаться. Так. А, подожди, вот. Провод идет там. Вот сюда. Так. Так, куда дальше? Опс. Так, кстати, как убрать эти источники света? Во. А, на среднюю кнопку мыши. А чтоб тебя. Во. Итак. О, администрация.
Locked.
Неудивительно.
Exactly what I need.
Так, тут еще что-то есть. О.
The control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
И сразу скрытый предмет. Медицинские конспекты. Качал медицину. И... А, ну да, там сейчас до 3-го уровня ее качать. Для этого надо еще 5 книжек найти, да? Так, шкаф, чтобы спрятаться.
It's locked.
Да, мне как раз надо туда как-то попасть.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Так, о, тут можно взломать. Готово.
Perfect.
А вот он.
It's done. Now for the others.
А еще один рубиник готов. А сюда можно открыть? Нет. Но вот этой игры как сделано. Если закрыто, то закрыто. Все, хрен ты пройдешь. О, и за собой закрывает. Умный. Воу-воу-воу-воу. Долбаная клаустрофобия.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
Так. Что у нас тут?
This valve controls the pressure.
Памятка персонала. Так. Ладно. А, это вот отсюда я пришел. Не, взрывать газ я не хочу. Я лучше с электричеством побалуюсь. Взрыв газа это как-то слишком грубо.
Perfect.
Понял, я заныкался. Ох уж эти нычки. Тут кто-то есть? А там в коридоре. А что никого не вижу.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Так. Надо найти, что тут скрыто. Воу-воу-воу. Ты чё, блин, собираешься кругами ходить? Фу, ушел. О, блин. Уйди, противный. Такс. Так. Где же нужна мне вещь? Так, идет. Все, значит, все-таки где-то с той стороны. А, вот. Есть что-то еще. А не, пропало. Значит, все-таки все нашел. Такс. Надеюсь, сюда он не будет заходить. А вон там. Я вижу тебя, а ты меня нет. Такс. Ключ подсобного от какому-то охраны. Окей. Нашел пару ключей, и это очень полезно. Оу. Нет меня. Тебе показалось. Так, мне надо найти еще рубильники. Один, я, кажется, вижу.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Так. А, красный там еще дальше где-то. А тут еще ходит охранник.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six. 4, 5.
Такс.
A few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days at most.
Воу-воу-воу-воу.
No more.
Откуда ты там взялся? Так, прячемся. Иди отсюда. Тебе тут делать нечего. Фу. Так, мне туда. Ох ты ж.
I bet there's no longer
Щётки.
any priests on Darkwater.
Так, чтоб тебя. Так. Да, мне там придется пройти.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells
Такс.
and has strength of oceans.
Ага.
Rise and crash, leaving behind them only trails.
Надо попасть туда.
Nourishing foam. He is my master. He enters me. Yes.
Вот прям тут стоит охранник. Так, зачем ты убираешь? Во.
I'll
Вот
go
чёрт.
take a look.
Меня уведи. Ну, я сейчас запросто могу уйти. О, привет, Крипли. Такс, блин, а как туда попасть? Так. Что у нас тут?
Scopolamine F. There's no such thing.
О,
They
еще одна
created
книжка медицинская.
derivatives of all common medicines.
Так. Опен. Он сейчас с этой стороны пойдет. Ё-моё. А ну пора уходить. Так. Меня тут нет. Нет меня тут. О-оу. За мной погоня. Так. Так, не отвлеклись, я сейчас могу попробовать там пройти. Давай-ка. Да.
What carnage?
Так, я сюда попал. Так, что-то у нас есть, кроме трупов. Это должен быть еще один рычаг. Так, что где? О, еще одна медицинская. А вот рычаг.
All the levers are activated.
Да, это был последний. Надо возвращаться в ту комнату. Опс, блин. А вот тебя-то я не ожидал. А не надо было вообще в этот заходить. Эй, это же предыдущий рычаг. Ух ты ж! Отцепись. Так, мне надо отвлечь вот этого. Эй, привет, чувак. Я тут решил погулять. Ты не против? Такс.
What carnage?
Вот рычаг.
All the levers are activated.
Так, сюда войдут или нет? Нет, не войдут. Они тупые. Так, точно, тут книга была. Вот она. А, кстати, я же после того рычага еще одну книжку находил. Так. Надо ее повторно забрать. Ух ты ж! А ты чё сразу согрелся? Так, ладно, заберу сначала ту книжку. Где-то у нас этот ходит. Ох ты ж. А, вот он там сейчас идет. Так. А он тут круг обходит? Да или нет? Ух ты ж! Нафиг ты сюда пришел? Я тебя не звал. Нет меня. Эх. Что-то перестал меня вести. Эй, я стал слишком неосторожным. А теперь, чтобы тот на кухне меня не увидел, пойдем тут, через эту комнату. Я туда хочу попасть только из-за книжки. А в какую сторону он дальше пойдет? Влево и вправо? Влево. Так. Да. А, тут вот еще.
Scopolamine,
Так.
morphine, opium. Nothing but common drugs.
Угу. Так, то, что надо было, я тут осмотрел. Так, теперь задача отвлечь того. Побегать немного.
Who's there? You
Здравствуй.
there? Hey, this way.
Yeah, you there.
Ох ты ж. Так, теперь надо по-быстрому все сделать.
What carnage?
Дергаю рычаг и ухожу. Я и так знаю, что тут больше ничего интересного нет. Так. Да, теперь не сюда. Окей, дергаем.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. Let's go.
Оу-оу. Блин. И вышел прямо к ним. Ладно, я на выход. Ага, и все, теперь сзади меня никого нет, да? Я только что за мной бежали. Так, а ты кто такой?
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry
Что с
about
тобой
the doctor.
случилось?
Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
Так. Эх, медицина недостаточно вкачана.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
Кстати, точно, Фрэнсис Андерсон покупал картину у нее.
The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Chandler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Ладно. Что ж. Надо будет свалить отсюда. Воу. Какого хрена?
What the hell? I gotta.
Теперь он труп.
This is insane. What killed him?
Так, сейчас посмотрим, что тут еще есть. Так, мне показалось. Такс. Ладно, наверх. Тут я ничего полезного не вижу. Ох ты ж. Опять этот долбаный газ. А, ну да, оттуда я, в принципе, пришел. Так, тут закрыто. Идем сюда. Надышался. Реды? О. Все, выбрался оттуда. Так, и что это?
Who goes there?
Так, надо бы вкачать. Вот, до 4 уровня поднял.
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Да, было бы неплохо. Ну да, тут я все уже осматривал. Это найду что-то еще.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
Есть что
The day
выпить?
is only starting. It's fine.
Еще нечего... А, не, есть. Давай, бухнем. За это надо выпить. После всего, что было-то. Так, ладно. Давайте поговорим.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Такс. Да, оккультизм я еще недостаточно прокачал, чтобы можно было этот вариант выбрать. Такс.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine, horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
Ты уверен?
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
Такс. Давай-ка поговорить с Брэдли. Блин, медицина недостаточно вкачана. Так.
I found a Darkwater PD badge. Lost a colleague recently?
What the?
Bradley.
Ethan?
I'm all right. I just had a... It's gone.
You're sure?
If it's important, it'll come back. But I can't explain why Dr. Fuller would have that badge.
The man's a danger, believe me.
What can we do, Pierce?
Так.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Так. Давай-ка.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Ладно.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Как будто память ему стерли. Такс. Фиг с ней.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Так, вот
Dr.
мертвые тела.
Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Вот, кстати, по озвучке я слышу, как она называет его Итан, но в субтитрах пишется Этан. Как здесь правильно?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Так.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Так.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Пойдем в гости.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
Попробуй.
I'll do my best.
Такс. Интересно, сейчас я могу еще что-нибудь тут осмотреть? Может, еще какая книжка? Это бы мне не помешало медицину вкачать. Такс. Тут ничего не вижу. Прямо вообще даже взаимодействовать нечем. А тут сразу уйти. А дверь внизу тоже уйти. Ну да. Значит, тут нам делать нечего. Резиденция Сандерса. Так. Пойдем поговорим с женой погибшего.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
Да, я в курсе.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Так.
Look who's here.
Кэт. А ты
You
тут
know
какими
each other.
судьбами?
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Итак,
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would
а можно я
seem
сначала
that you have
смотрю
much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her
а ты ещё
paintings.
ревнуешь?
Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Итак. Дай-ка вот это.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Так.
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest
Я
condolences.
красноречивый до 4 вкачал.
But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
А так, хотелось узнать пару вещей.
May I ask you what Miss Baker is doing here? How do you know her?
My business with Miss Baker is private, Mr. Pierce.
But you do know what kind of business Miss Baker is in, don't you?
I am no fool. Please believe that much, at least.
How did you come to meet Sarah Hawkins?
We were the wealthiest and most influential families on Darkwater. Of course we would know each other. And when Charles returned from Europe with his sweet little artist, she and her sinister paintings were destined to catch my husband's eye. He bought many of her works over the last 5 years.
Да, я
They
видел
adorned his macabre
журнал.
gallery.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself,
Ладно,
if you
гляну.
feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed.
For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Хорошо,
Thank
заглянул.
you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Но сначала я хочу осмотреться.
Did she really care for him after all?
Да уж. Ладно, поиграл немного. Так.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
О, тут можно осмотреться. Роль детектива. Книжка медицинская. Такс.
A house of artists. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Значит, она не хотела продавать ему эту картину.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
Такс.
He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
А почему же она не хотела продавать? Вот в чем вопрос. Так, и что это было?
I need to see it.
Так. Так, тут дверь закрыта.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Послушаем.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Его мучают кошмары.
I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Кто-то явно не в восторге. Так, тут закрыто. Кэт. О, еще одна медицинская книжка. Так, сколько мне там еще надо? Еще 2 книжки, чтобы повысить навык медицины. Так, вы будете читать книгу? Да, почитаю. Молот тварей. Повысил оккультизм.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of
Это ты не мешайся под ногами.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Так.
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
There's more than that, Miss Baker.
So people have been talking behind my back. I was almost beginning to like you, Mr. Pierce. But it stays Cat for you.
You knew the Sanders?
Irene is a friend of mine.
Так.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Серьезно? Ключ от галереи.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing. I could use one of those.
Так, сюда, видимо, галерея. Стой, стой. Так, да-да. Я хочу осмотреть другие помещения. А, это я вернулся сюда. Ну, значит, я уже все осмотрел. Могу заходить в галерею. Ладно. Пойду внутрь.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Кстати, вот, знакомые письмена. Кинжал, монеты, подзорная труба. А вот там картина.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Вот опять вот с
Why
этими
was he so
письменами.
interested in old weapons?
О, тут еще что-то. О! Я пополнил эту лампу. Так. Ну, вроде бы все. А нет. А, тут тоже лампу пополнить. Так, какого хрена? Ну, видимо, не просто так там шкаф стоит. От кого-то прятаться. Черт возьми. Оно живое. Что за тварь? Меня тут нет.
What the hell was that?
О, блин. О.
Is
Так.
this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Так, кажется, я его видел. О, он идет сюда. Беги, Форест, беги. Блин. Черт. Так, с этой стороны кинжал вроде особо не осматривал. Блин, где он? Вон он там. О. Так. Нет, не то. Он был раздвоенный. О, блин! Зараза. Ты меня не видел. Вот черт. Увидел. Так, это я уже видел. Так, ладно, сейчас еще раз гляну на картинку. Он там. Так, да, вот. Двойное лезвие. Пентаграмм. А, вот, кстати, пентаграмма и глаз. В середине. Ух ты ж. Не надо сюда идти. О-о-о. Он меня увидел. Так, кажется, я увидел нужный. Нет, не он. Вот он. Да.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Так. О. Зашибись. Минус тварь. Честно признаюсь, я более-менее знал, что тут делать. Уже видел. Однажды.
What's the matter with you?
Отпустила.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Еще как.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
Так.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it.
Что ж,
From
загляну
what I
тогда
saw
к
in the
нему.
ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
The creature. This dagger was the only weapon capable of pushing it back. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Ладно, говори. Что такое? Ладно, на этом сегодня закончим. Что ж, становится все страньше и страньше. Интересно, что будет дальше, но об этом мы узнаем потом. Так, эй. Вот так вот. Что ж, спасибо всем за просмотр. Это был Cthulhu. Всем пока.